Hello, Virgo rising. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. My name is Serene PriestessGorgêous, coming to you from the Vertex of Abundance, Galactic Temple of Ascension. This month, or this Lunar Lounge, will cover the 7th through the 22nd with the new moon in Scorpio. For a Virgo rising, a Scorpio new moon will affect your third house. So that's your skills, your style of communication, your immediate network, especially smaller groups of friends, neighbors, community members, co-workers at work, your cousins, younger siblings, etc. Okay, so this is positive. Okay, so you're healing here. This is good. Okay, and if you'd like to leave a comment, the comments are closed for this video, but there's in this description, there's some sales and promotions going on, but also you can click through to the briefing, watch that briefing, and that briefing video number 53, that'll be where you can leave comments if you want. And as always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. There's a Venus retrograde special going on still until about the 15th, and then there's also a retrogression report sale going on. I don't know when that's going to expire, but I'm just going to leave that information in the show notes for you. Okay. Oh. All right, so you're like the previous sign healing. Like Leo, you're healing. And there's a call to action here about driving life forward according to desires of the heart, passions of the heart. So let's just explore a little bit. I might have to do some heavy duty lifting here. Well, they're saying to plant seeds and manifest healing in your life according to what you do, how you exchange your skills, how you negotiate barter, how you communicate, share information, share skills. Also begin learning to barter for you, especially over the next year. We're going to be getting ready for the revelation, ready for an apocalypse. So you're the one who can properly plan that out. Virgo rising, to a lesser degree Virgo moon, and check Pisces if you don't know your moon or your rising sign, because this has nothing to do with your sun. Well, you're starting to plant seeds. You do have a vision, a plan, a goal, a wish, a dream here, an aspiration even, and it might have to deal with work. It might have to deal with, well, also, I do want to say save, 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 save. If you started a business this year, you're going to have a higher tax implication than you thought, and it's good to start saving now. If you own your own business, Virgo, you should always save 30% of your income. You should learn to live off 45% of your receipts. Save about 45% gross, after. Okay, I'm just going to do this. I don't know why. I'm sorry for those who don't care. But, okay, business. Sales minus cost of sales equals gross margin. Gross margin minus operating expenses equals gross profit. Gross profit minus interest, taxes, and depreciation equal net profit. Net profit times percentage of ownership equals to distribution or dividend to the owners. So you should always take your gross profit, especially if you're like a sole proprietor, and put 45% aside immediately, because some of that's going to be, buying inventory or operating expenses or variable expenses that you only need to pay a couple times a year, and then most of that will be taxes. Now, one good thing about being self-employed or being a business owner is you get to live in a more accessible tax structure. It's the same tax system, but two ways of running it. Either you pay interest or you get paid interest. Either you make your money and then they deduct it from your paycheck, the taxes, and then you spend the pittance left over, or you earn your money, okay, you spend it on legal tax deductions, and then you pay taxes on whatever's left over. And you've been making a lot of money, and I do feel like you keep bookkeeping, but you really are not that sophisticated and savvy. You're just really sturdy. You're just very, you do the same thing over and over again. You're safe, you're solid, you're doing everything status quo according to the right way because you're fearful. So getting hit with a big tax bill is also fearful. And you need to step up your savviness and sophistication so that you can mitigate and navigate those circumstances, or you need to start saving 30% of your income. And girl, I'm sorry if you don't own a business, because this is coming through like a mother effer. You're gonna have either a knockdown drag out with the government, or you're gonna have a knockdown drag out with your boss. And see, this boss is opposing the king of, so I'm getting taxes. I'm getting taxes. This is a Virgo rising. Okay, so we had a little bit of an issue. See, the devil don't want me talking. That's what that was. Okay, okay, I'm gonna move the mic, excuse me. So the goddess is actually giving you a gift here, whatever happens. See, you're gonna need to do some fancy footwork, and I am feeling the government because you started something that you love, but you started it in a place of safety, and you need to start it in a place of, you need to learn to take bigger, brighter, better risks, more calculated risks, but still bigger, brighter, better risks. Before, you were going according to your passions and you were being very sturdy, very practical. Because the call to action here is to come to things from a different perspective. You were caught just bookkeeping, you were caught just this, you were caught just that, and now you need to step into a higher octave. Be a little bit creative with your accounting. I'm not saying be a liar. Don't cook your books, but use better strategies that have a better upside. Okay, and also because when you come more, when you're working from a place of action and compassion and versus fear and safety, when you take risk in life, you take reward in life. A calculated risk is not one of going and doing illegal business ventures. It's more of like taking advantage of extra strategies. Why is this such a financial reading? Like, I want to read other things. We do have the Empress and the Emperor looking at each other. Okay, y'all, this is going to require clarification because my intuition is kind of one track right now. So let me just read the four corners. Well, see, in your relationships, not romantic. Partnerships, non-romantic. You're going to need to drive life forward according to your astral body, according to your authentic self. And Spirit, Karma, Life Path, Destiny is going to require that you plant seeds of ambitions, drive, desires, passions, motivations. Now, in your relationships, there is going to need to be something mutually beneficial, nourishing. Okay. And then in your work, in your career, in your money, you're sitting pretty. But I do feel like the man is planning to come take something from you. And I don't want to say like they know who you are right now if it is the government, but when you file your taxes or you're going to hit some type of trigger where you come up on an audit or you come up on a screen and then further investigation happens. Further investigation could just be sending you a notice and then you reacting to that and then they'll know what's up. Again, it's a one-track mind. I'm getting so much on paying taxes. I highly doubt every Virgo rising out there owns a business. I highly doubt every Virgo rising out there. Well, it would have been, it is a new business. And you may be about to start your business. So that would require that you set it up structurally sound, incorporate, do this, do that. And if you can't do all that right away because you're starting with like $25 or $200, it's $500 to incorporate. It's another $100 to get registered in your state. You hear what I'm saying? It could be $800 in California. Do that after the fact. Just keep really good receipts. I mean, I'm not a big fan of QuickBooks or Quicken or any of that stuff. I like Banktity or NetSuite, but NetSuite is kind of difficult to get into. You could even do, if you go to airtable.com, they have some templates you could use. Yeah, it's just weird to me. So let's talk love a minute. There is a man hiding in your life who is deeply attracted to you, and it would be somebody from work. And this is specific to somebody. You would be the boss. You might be the manager, the vice president, CEO. They're your equal. They might be your right-hand man. And this is the right partner for you. They are a soulmate. Because your third house, you might also find the proper business partner. If you're looking for a business partner, this will be it. Because I do feel like you would be starting a business in that case. And if you want to start a business, you've been waiting to start a business, it requires a business partner. So a divine partnership assessment, one of my service offerings, can also, it doesn't need to be for love. It can be for business partners. It could be for best friends. This is definitely about a business venture. I'm hearing a Wiccan hymn, you know, it's horned mother, huntress, Artemis, bless us with abundance, horned mother, huntress, Artemis. Yeah, so it's a venture. You could be scoping a man out too. But it could also be somebody who just has some discerning ass taste, looking for the proper type of employee if you're hiring. You can also be getting a government job as well, but it's a promotion inside of the government. You would already be working. I keep hearing Artemis. Normally I hear the words Artemis, Diana, Hecate, but Diana's the mother, Artemis is the daughter, and Hecate is the crone. So this is something new. It's not already sustaining. I keep looking into jobs, into love, into relationships, and it keeps driving me back to somebody starting a business or paying taxes for the first time. That's annoying because there can't be that many Virgo risings out there starting a business. That would mean that my message is for a limited audience, and I'm trying to overcome that right now. Get my viewership up. That's just my ego, maybe. Okay, so the healing here, again, proper kind of soul group. So you need the right people around you, and you are going to come together. So I'm not seeing any like wise counsel, any type of lawyers, any type of accountants. Although the way to move forward is to ask somebody in your family, preferably a woman. Can also be your older brother or a brother. You can ask your brother, or if you don't ask just any old random man. Ask your aunties, ask a woman, ask your mother, ask your grandmother about wise counsel, not them giving you counsel. Ask them to refer you to somebody. And if all those women fail, then it would be your brother, older or younger. Nobody younger than you unless they're a boy. And if they're a girl, they have to be older than you and related to you, not a friend. So if you don't have any family you can get your hands on, go to somebody in the community that you respect, and this person would be a woman. So no men unless they're related to you. They can be older or younger. No women, and then women related to you, they should be older. And then if you don't have family, then it needs to be an older woman out in the profession that you want to be in. I know that's rather precise, but it's coming through very strong here. So it's about boundaries. You need to get over your fear of being wounded, and you're conflicting yourself. You should have proper judgment. You're being penny wise, pound foolish. You're more obsessed about the system, the structure, the strategy, your skills, instead of expanding. So you're not taking advantage of higher profile strategies because you're obsessed with doing the bookkeeping the way that you know how. You're not being expansive with your planning because you want to play it safe because whatever, you know, and you're making investments in the wrong area. Again, like I said, you're being penny wise, pound foolish. Now, if this is a man that you're intimately interested in, you're going to be overlooking a lot of things about them. And I'm not saying ignoring, I'm like you're overlooking them already. If they're an option for you, a deep option for you, and you're going to nearly miss the boat here. Because what's behind the scenes, and this is going to be a private relationship if it is a relationship at all. And I know Virgo sun signs, especially Virgo moons, especially too, they like to hold hands and stuff. Like they're kind of independent, but they need to be loving. They need somebody to take care of. This feels like a boss lady, a female boss. So you might end up falling in love with your friend. And as I said that, something popped out, and it's somebody who's interested in you that you would initially say no to, and they are a friend. You need to play around with the idea for a couple months and move on into a bigger, brighter, better. You're already in a relationship with them, but it's a friendship. And you need to embrace the situation, not fight it. And you're going to fight it for 2 months. Okay, it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you. There was a lot of different things in there, Virgo, so take good care of yourself. I'm curious what's going on for you. Video number 53 on the channel, that's the briefing for the Lunar Lounge this month between the 7th and the 22nd of November. You can go ahead and check into that. And then if you want a divine partnership assessment, please check the show notes for that. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Take good care. Bye.